All right, I'm sorry. You also understand that I'm trying to run a business.
Oh, are we there? There we are. Okay. Well, aren't we having Mercury retrograde fun? Let's see where I'm up to. I got up to Savannah, and now I have Jess, Lizette, and Kimberly. Okay. All right, you probably can hear that Anton's having a really fun time on the phone with a company that was supposed to deliver something Friday that now they're saying they're not going to deliver until Wednesday, but that's what's going on in the world. We know that Mercury went retrograde yesterday, and it's going to be a doozy, right? I said this in my tarot scopes that we see Mercury went into its shadow on October 21st, and that it's going to be retrograde for until the 29th, I believe, of this month, but then it doesn't get out of the shadow till December 16th. And because of Mercury traveling with Mars, combust in most of this time, things are going to be really, really intense. All right, so also I see you missed the celebration. We're sorry. It was fun. We had our Mari. All right, and Donna. Okay. All right, so today, today we have Moon in Leo, and we're going to have that today and tomorrow. So thank you for the super chat. So with this energy of Moon in Leo and Mercury combust Mars in Sag, there's a trine energy, but be aware that you might be very, very outspoken today and really, really not very guarded about putting your foot in your mouth. So think before you speak, because this Leo moon makes things very dramatic and very emotional. And Leo moon is also known as like the barren moon when we have that full moon. So it's not maybe the best time to expel your feelings. You might want to think about it a little bit. Today is really quite a rough one, right? So Leo moon, not the best. Leo moon trine Mercury that's stuck with Mars, right? And then we have that Mercury Mars energy trying to make us emotionally act out because it's being pushed by the moon. And the moon is opposing Pluto. So these feelings that are brought up from the deep and charged up by the dramatic Leo want to just push it out. And then you have Venus squaring. So today might be a good day to just build the blanket fort and have some hot cocoa. All right. Now tomorrow, Jupiter goes retrograde in Cancer. So this is a time where we are probably going to be continuing to focus on our home and make improvements, clean and clear and expand our space, try to make things more of a sanctuary. So that's going to let us kind of retrack. Maybe we wrote down some ideas, we didn't get a chance to do them. So tomorrow's going to help us really get that sorted out. And remember that Mercury retrograde is a great time to finish up old business. It's just not necessarily a good time to start something new. And please be very mindful all week about computer updates or phone updates or electronical things that might go sideways. All right. So the Jupiter retrograde will back Jupiter up, and it will see a trine to Saturn in Pisces. So again, it's like get some roots, get some things sorted out, and get things organized. We also have Neptune making a sextile to Uranus tomorrow. So that's something positive. We can kind of harness that energy and work to take our dreams and work through the chaos of those dreams and figure out how we're going to settle that down. We have the energy of Mars and Mercury together can be helpful, especially once the moon moves off into Virgo on the 13th, because Mercury wants us to create. Mercury wants us to drive commerce. Mercury wants us to speak about these things. And Mars says, let's not just speak, let's act. So once we get the drama toned down a little bit and we get the detail orienting moon in Virgo, we might actually be able to implement some of the things, to act on some of these things and move forward. All right. However, we want to also be mindful on the 13th that some of the details that come forward might be frustrating or annoying, right? And we don't want to act, blow things out of proportion. So take the details, use the ones that you can. Don't let the things that might be difficult to hear be too annoying and blow that out of proportion. And then Friday, we have the moon opposing that Saturn-Neptune conjunction. So we're setting up for quite a dramatic weekend this coming weekend. All right. So all of that kind of boils down to think before you speak, get the details before you act, and get yourself motivated and moving to clean up some old business, right? So you might have some great ideas that you need to bring into reality. You might be angry or upset about something and, don't kill the messenger kind of thing. But really let this be a week that you can feel like you've accomplished something. One of these projects that's just been hanging out, that you've maybe jotted a few ideas down for, get the details and get yourself to a place of feeling accomplished. All right. So, again, I can tell that today is going to be really interesting. So I'm going to light this candle. And I'm not going to let myself go crazy. I'm going to just keep going and keep calm and carry on. Wow, I can see that we have already 6 out of 10 super chats. So it looks like the book club is going to be funded tonight. All right. And I'm just going to plow through readings and hope that everything works out okay. Oh, it's a wild week, Savannah. It's already started out. I don't even know what to say other than forewarned is forearmed, right? If we know we're going to have this tendency to rip people's head offs and crap down their throat, then maybe we want to stop ourselves, right? Because Mars is that aggressor, and Leo is going to hear something and take it very dramatically and then be like, well, I'm going to defend myself here with my words. And, well, woosah. We all want to count to at least 10. And if that doesn't work, count to 100. And just really focus on trying to be light and kindness and support, right? If we can curtail our negative, aggressive energy and use this positive stuff that's here, there's a lot of trines supporting energy, right? So sometimes it's better to say, hey, how can I help you solve your problem? Because I can't freaking solve my own. and then get the other person to help you, right? So I'm just saying, like, teamwork is dream work right now. You may have to count to 300. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Nicole. All right, I missed Nicole before. All right, so Logan. Things are turning in a positive direction. You really can speak things into being, and you really can let things happen in positive ways. You just have to be open to that. No more self-sabotaging, no more talk bad about yourself. Let that wheel turn and let good things happen. This is excellent advice. I know a few people who have been wanting at the end of my Taurus self, walking around. Yep. It's just wild. All right, Susan. Exhale. Things are coming the way you want them to. Things are coming into place. You're going to be able to get some peace of mind and accomplish some things you really want to get done. Yaf. Ooh. Messages from other. Pay very close attention to your intuition, especially as that moon moves into Virgo on the 13th. You may be getting some really, really strong insights and premonitions from other, and you could use that to create something you've been working on. Sean, big decisions. This week might be a lot of weighing things out, trying to choose the lesser of the evils. And again, try not to blow things out of proportion. You will be able to pick the right thing. Trust yourself. Look at the details, weigh things out, and choose what's best. And don't get caught up in, no action because you're afraid to take an action. It's just Gilda. This might be a good week for you to do some chakra work. Maybe you used to do that quite often and you haven't had time to do it in a while. I think you have the chakra crystal CD thing. Maybe this would be a good time to take that little bit of time for yourself and try to balance and regain some personal strength. Okay. Thank you everybody. We're 8 out of 10 with the super chats. Awesome. YouTube loves us so much more when we get these kind of responses. And I think that it helps curtail some of the crazy advertisements. I don't know. Peggy, I don't know why, but this card makes me want to say to you, it's time to come out of hibernation. Maybe you haven't really been able to be social. And I know this guy he's like meditating, but I think that you're at this place where you could now either invite some people into your home, that Jupiter Cancer energy, or you could kind of expand yourself a little bit and go out to other people's homes. So don't be afraid to accept some invitations and come out of hibernation. Laura of the North. This could be a little bit of difficulty with an authority figure, possibly a landlord or a friend who thinks that they have some sort of control over what you do. So again, heed these words. Don't give in to this explosive drama. Be aware to speak very clearly and know that this is a crazy week. It's not a week to sign contracts unless you're clearing up old business. All right? So get the details and try to keep things calm. Your mother, well, that makes sense with that Cancerian energy being exploited in Jupiter. Hello, my lovelies. Nice to see your faces. I don't know who this is. Recovering from surgery. Who are you? Tell us who you are. Ooh, an actual landlord. Oh boy. Okay. Savannah. Celebrate. Okay. I think, Savannah, that even though things are crazy this week, you do have a good support system and some really positive friends that... Oh my gosh, it's Christopher! All right. Savannah, you do have a good support system, and I think, again, knowing that things are a little crazy, that moon in Leo and that energy of Mars and Mercury just trying to make everybody crazy, use the support you have. Kind of gather with people who make you feel happy, and, F the tormentors. That's what I say. Jess, things are starting to be a little more clear and calm. I feel like you can really start to feel like things are organized, that you've gotten something accomplished, that you feel you have a much firmer footing and can make some implementation of plans that you've had kind of on a back burner for a while. So have a think about some of the things that you wanted to get done or create, and use this Mercury retrograde to finish up old business. This card is ruled by Mercury, so it is a time for you to be magical. But again, no new contracts, no new dealings, right? Finish up old business and let yourself start to feel accomplished, right? That Saturn-Neptune conjunction tells us we can make our dreams rooted in reality. We can speak things into being. All right, Lizette. Things may not be as they appear, nor are they otherwise. I don't know if you have siblings or if there is someone kind of being a thorn in your side regarding some personal issues with family. So again, watch how you react and work better to respond, right? Collect the information, sleep on it if you have to, and just let yourself stay calm. There's no reason to feel like you have to behead someone, but you may have to head them off.
I want to behead someone.
Just you calm down.
I am calm.
Keep
calm.
your energy to yourself. Oh, Kimberly. Sometimes we just have to be responsible, and other times we have to be responsible for holding other people responsible.
Oh, we need two more super chats.
And I think that's where we're at. I think that you've been carrying some stuff for other people for quite a long time. This could be family members, could be people that you work with. And I think this is the week where you very graciously give people their responsibility to carry so that your load becomes a little bit lighter. Christopher is there.
Wait, Christopher?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Christopher.
He's recovering from surgery, so
oh, well, bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Right. Donna, something's getting moving here. I kind of feel like this is a spiritual journey, not an actual physical one. Many times this card does talk about like moving or, like relocating. But I think this is something to do with a spiritual journey and coming into contact with a really deeply connected spirit guide who is going to give you some information to let you feel like you have permission to do some of the things that you want to do. Nicole.
Oh, hey, woohoo, look. We
Nicole.
got 9 out of 10 now. Thank you,
Nicole.
Savannah.
Taking control, right? You've had a lot of things in the works for a long time. Now this is the driver's seat for you, Nicole. Time to make some moves. Time to implement some things. Time to use that Mars action and use that wealth of information that comes up from Pluto to be sorted out. And I'm going to pull a card for Christopher too.
Why not? Why not? And you need another card for Rachel because
Okay.
Savannah.
All right, this is Christopher.
Okay.
Oh, look. This is a good time to take something that you used to know and bring it forward.
You used to know?
Something that you used to know. Well, sometimes when we learn things or explore esoteric things or open ourselves at throughout our lives, some of the things that brought us to the path or that we learned that were these huge aha moments, and then we like assimilated it or understood it, we kind of pack in a suitcase and keep it somewhere. And I feel like something is coming forward that you used to use or know or used to be very in the front of you that for a while now has been kind of put behind you. It's still there.
He's not going back to the mortuary.
No. No, this is a spiritual thing. But something esoteric that you learned or knew but haven't used in a long time, you're going to bring it forward to solve something, to figure something out. It's going to help you a lot. And I think that's a really good thing. Oh, there's Cass as well.
Oh, and Cass has made us make our
All
goal.
right.
Yes, Prynhawn da Christopher, Croeso a Magical Monday. So there you go. That's a limit to my Welsh.
Do you know, we had the dragon, the Welsh dragon flag, hung out for quite a while after Christopher and Ian and Diane left. And that week we had 2 different people come in and ask if we spoke Welsh. They were both Americans, but they had both spent quite a lot of time in Wales. One had lived in Plynlimmon, I think.
Plynlimmon.
Plynlimmon.
Magical place,
Yeah.
tell your friends.
And she said, she asked, if I spoke Welsh, and I said, Dim Siarad Cymraeg. And she said, well, no mind, I have a Caradwyn anyway.
Apparently she got
So she had been in the store
somewhere.
before and bought Caradwyn. It was really funny. All right, Rachel. Time to invest in yourself.
Ha, Carol's just joined us.
All right. Rachel, I feel like you spend a lot of time, effort, and energy on other people. And this week might be the week that you really spend some time and effort and energy on yourself.
Hey, that's not a bad thing to do.
Like invest in yourself. Even if you need to take like a mental health day or something, give yourself a break. All right. Cass.
So there you go, Cass. Hello.
Cass.
Have you been thanking people for them?
I haven't. I
Well,
can't
should be
see it nor reach it. I can see that there are super chats, but
I
it's,
was otherwise indisposed.
yeah,
I will
this
do
has
this.
been a Monday
my
already.
Goodness gracious.
All right, Cass. This is the possibility of an announcement of a pregnancy.
Ooh, hey.
So there might be another member coming into your family. And if it's not that, I feel like it is very good news regarding the health of a baby or a young child that already is in your family. So I feel like it's very, very positive news regarding a pregnancy or very, very positive news regarding the health of a small child around you in your family.
I'm trying
right.
to catch up on
And
the
Carol.
comments. Oh, sorry.
Carol.
Where the...
Oh, Carol. Boundaries, Carol. It's okay to say no, Carol. And it's okay to ask someone for help too. And then you don't really have to explain everything. You can just say, I need help with XYZ. And if they say why, just repeat, because I need help with XYZ. You don't have to be too informative or let people overstep their boundary with you. So
Christopher's chat.
this is, he's like a little lighthouse looking thing.
A little lighthouse looking thing.
Yes, because
well,
I
of
said,
course he's a lighthouse.
he said, I miss you. And I said, I don't know who you are. And he said, it's Christopher.
Well, I'll find him.
Yeah, it's down a ways. Anyway, Carol, boundaries. It's okay to set boundaries, and it's okay to draw lines, and it's okay to say no, and it's okay to petition someone else to help you.
Ah, there you go.
I can't see very well.
I see it.
Yeah, it's me, Christopher. He's recovering from surgery.
Oh, that's lovely.
All right,
Hello,
card
Lisa.
of the week, my lovelies, card of the week.
Oh, you've got at rocket speed. I haven't even
right.
done my thing yet. I'm going to do my thing when
will.
you're done.
This week, understand you get out of it what you put into it. What you create becomes created. What you speak out comes out in the open, right? So again, we really are being set up for crazy drama. We're going to hear things that are going to deeply disturb us, I imagine.
What, like more? More disturbing than we've been disturbed?
But understand that giving into the chaos and feeling that disruption doesn't help us build something, right? So yes, you have to deal with it. Yes, you have to process it and understand it, but it doesn't mean that you have to let yourself succumb to gloom and doom.
True.
This is better energy is spent on putting energy into something that's positive, that will bring you a victory, that will bring you a sense of feeling accomplished. Much better energy for that than to gloom and doom or get sucked into the crazy, awful stuff that's out there.
And ain't there a load?
But believe me, I know that we're all feeling
Oh yeah, it gets more ridiculous every day, doesn't
the
it?
pressure
Just about.
and horrors.
So,
yes.
so it's important that we be the light, that we be, you know, the importance of community. Community is so desperately important at this time, you know. We were talking as we were at Circle the other night that where we were in rural Wales, there weren't many people around us, more like sheep kind of thing. So it was tradition that you would always look for smoke in your neighbour's chimney, and if you didn't see smoke in their chimney, you would bimble round and go and see if everything's okay, if they, you know, they're out of matches or out of firewood, or they just need help. And you know, one does look out. And he would always, Jack man, he was a lovely fellow. He was always listen for you. I want to make sure you're all right.
When you were up on the top of the
up
quad
on the top,
or the chainsaw,
working, yeah, with a chainsaw and all that sort of stuff. So community is so important, and you don't have to do massive magnanimous gestures. Just a simple,
smile,
you know,
hold a door open, be the light.
Just brighten somebody's day. Anybody, you know, ask the cashier, how you doing? How's your day going? You know, just try and be human and bring a bit of warmth to the world, because the tiny little things make the big differences.
Yes, speedy recovery.
Oh
to
yes,
Christopher,
yes.
for
Please
sure.
do get well soon. Do get well, because
Thank you for chiming in.
the world needs
And,
you, my friend.
We've been sharing Christopher's Anglesey Druid Order's first podcast. If you haven't seen that,
Excuse us.
if you haven't seen that, go watch that. Christopher, Jenna, and Mara are discussing the tradition of Nos Galangaeaf and Halloween. So that was cool. I watched the whole thing.
We celebrated on the cross quarter.
We do,
privately,
15 degrees.
15 degrees Scorpio. So there you go.
And we woke our Mari.
And we wassailed her. There will be
we had
video to follow.
A great weekend with that.
Yeah.
All right. And you wanted to say something
I
regarding
did,
the
I did,
veterans.
because I was going to start the podcast, but unfortunately Amazon had other plans for me. Bless them. Anyway, moving on. I wanted to mention that today is November 10th and tomorrow is November 11th. In this country it's called Veterans Day, but we know it in the UK as Armistice Day, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, when peace was declared, so to speak, and there was a ceasefire at the end of World War One. But there was a very beautiful poem written. I mean, we have this coming Sunday will be Remembrance Sunday, where all the poppies are out and that sort of stuff. And so rather than honour veterans, it's more like, I guess, your Memorial Day, where we honour those that have fallen, because so many gave so much. And I think we forget the price of war and how many people have given their lives in pursuit of freedom of democracy, freedom from fascism, and we seem to have forgotten that in modern times. So I just wanted to say, as is customary at this time of year, they will not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age will not weary them, nor time condemn, or the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Hail the fallen, those who are remembered live.
Those who are remembered live. And speaking of those who are remembered live, November 10th was my parents' wedding anniversary.
Oh,
my parents
wow.
got married on November 10th, 1940.
Oh my goodness gracious
Yep.
me. Well,
so there you go.
Happy anniversary to them.
Happy
then.
anniversary to Ken and Gertie.
Carry on dancing in spirit, guys.
All right, my lovelies. We're going to be a
thank
little short
you.
today
Thank
because...
Because she's gone at rocket speed and done the whole damn thing.
Well, no,
It's
as you can
obviously,
tell...
I am a disturbance. That's
As
what
you
I'm...
can tell, the hurry up act and crazy dramatic stuff is chasing us. So we're going to cut it a little short today, but we definitely will see you tonight for book club.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the middle of Moon Magic, and it's just starting to get interesting.
Yeah.
A little odd, but fun.
It's
and
definitely...
love to you
Old
all
Violet
very
got
much.
some issues, I think.
Love to you all very
Yes,
much.
yes.
And hope to see you tonight at 8 for book club.
It'd be awesome, yeah.
And hope to see you in the shop in the next few days. Come on in and just chill.
Thank you so much for joining us. And
Peace and blessings. Thank
get
you
well
all
soon,
for the super
Christopher.
chats. It's
All
really
right.
wonderful. Thank
we love you guys. Short but sweet today. So there you go. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. A beautiful afternoon, shall we say. Evening.
F the tormentors.
F the tormentors.
Be the light.
Yeah, I overcame several tormentors this morning already.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take care. Thanks for the super chats. Have a beautiful day.